Hello, I'm Sheriff Rambosk, and I want to welcome you to On Scene. The Fusion Center is simply the ability to exchange information amongst those agencies who can use it and use it effectively, again, to prevent or resolve cases. We have a great partnership, but we have to continue to build on that, because I think one of the things that came out of some of the reviews in 9/11 was that we needed to share even more information. And I will tell you that working with the sheriffs in our region, we collectively meet on a regular basis. We discuss what is occurring in our counties and how they relate to one another. And this will just move us light years ahead to enable our members to follow up on their cases, both in our region but hooked to the other 7 fusion centers in the state of Florida, and then the remainder of the 72 centers throughout the United States. So it is going to be a big move forward. The 10 counties involved specifically are Manatee, Sarasota, Charlotte, Lee, Highlands, Glades, Hendry, Okeechobee, DeSoto, and Collier. It is a multidisciplinary group with fire rescue, health, law enforcement, and emergency management. And that's unique that we have all been able to get together in this type of an environment to exchange information.
When Sheriff Rambosk was talking about this regional concept, and not just for crime, but for all other services, we certainly learned our lesson 8 years ago during our hurricanes that came through Florida, just how small of a state we really are and how important it is that we all work together and have that open line of communication and that sharing of not just expertise but resources. So this is going to be a very good mechanism by which we stay connected so that we can best serve our community no matter what the issue is, whether it's a crime issue, whether it's a natural disaster issue. It doesn't really matter. This Fusion Center is going to tie us all together formally, more formally than what we have already been doing on our own informally. So I think it's a fantastic move.
Here with you is if you go back to the 9/11 weekend, when the whole country was on alert, we activated the Fusion Center on a 24-hour basis for 4 to 5 days prior to the event. The day of the event, I had all of our analysts in the center. We were connected to the Florida Fusion Center that Director LaFiles represents, and because of that connectivity, we were connected to all of the 72 centers nationwide that are sanctioned by the Department of Homeland Security. What did that mean? It basically meant that we were getting live, updated information that if something was going to happen in the 10 counties of Southwest Florida, we were ahead of the curve and we could push that information out to our public safety responders proactively and not reactively. That's one example where we were activated that whole weekend. Second item that I would like to share with you is we have in the center a geographical profiling program. Basically what that does is that will take a crime series of several crimes that are interrelated. They must be interrelated and they must be within a certain geographical area. We don't look at a suspect, we don't look at anything other than the geography, and we don't look at anything other than the interconnectivity of the crime. We input that into a computer program and it analyzes it through mathematical computations. Somewhere between 750,000 and 1 million mathematical computation will be done within the program. And what that defines for us is a probable area of where the crime will occur next, and it also gives us a location of a probable suspect.
You know, one of the benefits from an operational perspective and for those of the members in our room who are investigators of some type, what we envision is the ability for any investigator to access this center, provide some kind of request for information on a particular crime style or type, including MO or description. The center will then take it from there. They will query all the other centers, not only throughout the state of Florida, but throughout the nation. And if they find something that links back to that, they will provide that information back to the investigator.
Hello, my name is Corporal Sandy Springer from the Collier County Sheriff's Office Youth Relations Bureau. Did you know bullying can be stopped? Are you being harassed on the bus or made fun of in the hallways between classes? Are you getting inappropriate messages on your phone or computer? Or are the bullies threatening to fight you after school? These are some of the signs of a person that is being bullied. One of the main problems we face is that the person being bullied never tells anyone. If you want the bullying to stop, you need to tell someone. Talk to your parents about bullying. Another person you can talk to is your guidance counselor, your teacher, your youth relations deputy, or your best friend. Many students are afraid to report bullying because of the consequences, but don't be afraid. By telling someone, we can stop the bullying today.
For all the volunteers that came to help remove all this stuff from my house. I can't thank them enough because this has been the greatest thing for me. And I won't have to worry about my future. I'll be safe here, and I'll be happy. And everybody here has just been wonderful.
I think this is a wonderful project. Now more than ever, people in our community need help. And it's heartwarming to find that CBIA and many of their members and suppliers and the Sheriff's Department have pitched in to help this lady create a better access in her home.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations to each and every one of you for doing such terrific work. I wanted to take an opportunity to thank all the parents that are here with us today. You are the reasons why our young people are here. Obviously instill all the right things for them to become good stewards of our community. I also want to thank the teachers and the principals and of course our sponsors who we'll get to later because this is a terrific program. It's the most fun I get in every given month, so it's the best place for me to be. So let's get started and recognize some great work. We hope you've enjoyed our program and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you for being our partner for a safe community.